Great start. Wow. You guys all look great, just saying. Okay. Ms. Pfeiffer, Mr. Schoss, central staff, parents, distinguished guests, family and friends, and my fellow graduates of the class of 2014. It is my absolute honor and privilege to be your valedictorian this afternoon. I'd like to thank the students for nominating me for this amazing opportunity to deliver a lengthy speech in front of many people. In roughly 5 minutes, I'm sure it will be clear that handing me a microphone was an immediately regretful decision. Once again, I'm very thankful to be up here. I know back in grade 9, no one, and I mean no one, would have ever pictured this. Before I dive into my speech any further, I'd like to say congratulations to all the graduating students with us here today. This afternoon is all for you, and I must say it is well deserved. These past 4 years haven't been easy. It's guaranteed that we've all had our triumphs and failures, and that we've all faced many challenges along the way. I can confidently say that as a school, as what some would call a highly dysfunctional family, we overcame the bumps in the road and safely arrived at our destination, commencement. Some would even go to say, we made it. So I'd like to take this opportunity to talk about why the class of 2014 is simply the best graduating class to ever wear these caps and gowns. Although we are small in number, the bonds we have made throughout the past 4 to 5 years are invaluable. Edward Abbey, an American author and essayist, once said, "One of the pleasant things about small-town life is that everyone, whether rich or poor, liked or disliked, has some kind of role or place in the community." Mr. Abbey was indeed writing about a small town. Nonetheless, we are a small community as well. All of us have our own unique attributes that contribute to a great high school experience. For instance, to the students who are involved with the arts, your passion and excitement brought pride and joy to all of us who had the privilege of watching one of your performance, plays, or seeing your talented pieces of artwork. You have charisma. Don't trade it for a cubicle. You made Central awesome. To the students who were involved with social justice clubs or student government, your understanding of BCHS as not only a school, but a place to care for the people that walk your halls, as well as the world around you, gave students opportunity to give back and put others first. You have the courage to rise above and incite change. You are leaders and you made Central awesome. To the students who were involved with athletics, you showed us that balance is a crucial part of success and that time management is vital for overall health. You also made us very proud to rep the blue and gold and united us as one team. You made Central awesome. And finally, to the students who may have felt like they just slipped through the cracks, maybe that they went unnoticed, I'm here to tell you that you didn't. Understand that you are a key role in the well-being of Burlington Central, and without your presence here the past 4 years, our time would have been totally different, and not for the better. Believe me, you made Central awesome. All in all, together we make up something like a box of crayons. And without blue, our skies would be bleak. Without green, our grass would be stale. Without red, purple, gold, or pink, our picture would be dull, lacking life and vibrance. You've all played a part in this final picture, and I, for one, wouldn't have had it any other way. Together, we made Central awesome. It wasn't just our uniqueness that made the past 4 years amazing, but also the teachers, principals, and administration. After just only a month and a bit of university, all I can say is that we are super lucky to have the teachers that we did. I mean, let's get real. Who doesn't miss walking into biology to the sound of blaring 90s rap music and being able to see Mr. Rhodes dance and groove at his desk? We all miss that, right? Or how about the sometimes hilarious and slightly embarrassing jokes that Mr. Spizak would crack in the middle of a lesson? I say slightly embarrassing, but we know. When reflecting on the past 4 years, it's comforting knowing that our teachers put as much, if not even more, time and effort into our very own success than we did. Having that opportunity to connect with teachers gave us an incredible advantage over many other schools. This is a quality that most places can't provide. You see, we've always been able to set ourselves apart from other high schools. I mean, who can say that they had radioactive and potentially life-threatening discs hidden away in a closet for 50 years? What other school had a mascot for a couple of years, but suddenly the head went missing? I'd say we're one unique bunch. So unique, in fact, that we made headlines for our tolerance and inclusion. Moving on that, it would be remiss of me to not give a shout out to Ness and Central's GSA Club for all their hard work in organizing and running Halton's first ever LGBTQ dance last year. Furthermore, through my integration in various clubs within the school, I've had the opportunity to get to know you all on a very personal level. The relationships I've made with my fellow graduates are invaluable, as I've learned something different from each and every one of you. For example, I learned from Sholin Vahora that you can somehow go on any field trip you like without signing a permission form. Or from Matt Benson that step 1, be good looking, and everything after that will fall right into place. I haven't mastered that one yet, don't worry. The friendships that we have made over these past 4 years have played a huge role in our high school experiences. Although some of us may wish we could stay in high school forever, it would simply be unfair to keep our skills hidden from the world. We are all ready, whether we can admit it yet or not, to go out and use what we have been given and learned, because each and every one of us has wonderful qualities that have the capability to impact our surroundings for the better. Some of us may become the engineers of tomorrow, or serve our country in the army. Some Central grads are going to become the future politicians or lawyers. Regardless of where we may be heading, I can confidently say that since we have blue and gold pumping through our veins, we will be able to achieve anything. On the flip side, I know that it's pretty intimidating to talk to people who already seem to know exactly what they want to do with their lives. There seems to be so many people who've known since the beginning of high school which pathway they wanted to take and followed it. And then there are others, those of us who didn't know what we wanted to be when asked in grade 10 careers, nor when trying to figure out their post-secondary opportunities, and maybe not even today. But I want to tell you that you might not be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that's usually because it's hiding behind a slight curve to the left, just up ahead. As cheesy as it sounds, the next years are all about finding yourself by exploring the fields of study, workforce, or wherever you may be, and then moving on from there. Andre Gide said, "He who discovers new oceans must first be brave enough to lose sight of the shore." I believe that you will all find something that brings you happiness, challenges you, enlightens you, and helps you lead your own definition of fulfilling life. Be true to yourself. Be bold. Remember where you came from. And please, guys, test your limits. When I first started writing this speech, I thought about how I wanted to end it. I knew I had to think of something clever, maybe something inspiring to give my fellow classmates that push or that drive to move forward. But then I gave it another thought. I came to realize that there's nothing I can say, nothing I can do, that will inspire you all more than yourselves. You should be proud of what you've accomplished. That alone should be enough to propel you forward in any direction you may go. Class of 2014, you have made your teachers, parents, and everyone around you honored to have you a part of their lives. Always remember, head forward, chin up, and eyes open, and you'll never go wrong. Good luck, class of 2014. I wish nothing but the best for all of you.
Thanks, Scott. At this time, I would now like to thank the many groups that have worked hard to make this afternoon a success.